Give you a live look at the nation's capital tonight as Missouri Congresswoman Cori Bush pushes a new bill. Not going to give you that live look, but this bill is aimed at ending the war on drugs. Her new proposal would decriminalize all drugs and turn to a different approach to handle addiction. News 4 is getting answers on how exactly this would work, and Alexis Otis is live outside the federal courthouse in downtown St. Louis tonight.
Cori, this would apply to people charged here on a federal level for drug possession charges. I am starting the timer on my phone right now, and that's because according to the Drug Policy Alliance, every 23 seconds someone's life is, quote, ruined from a possession charge, and it remains the most arrested offense in the United States, something this bill hopes to change.
We lost Michael in August 25th, 2014. He was 22 years old. At the time when we heard heroin, it's like we were ashamed. There's such a stigma.
A stigma that dates back to 1971.
America's public enemy number one in the United States is drug abuse.
50 years. 50 years, that's how long our government has waged a war, not on drugs, but on people.
It's why Congresswoman Cori Bush introduced a bill to decriminalize personal possession of all drugs on a federal level.
A person should not be penalized for a disease. So decriminalization is a step in the right direction. You do have to be careful.
Ellis Fitzwalter is an advocate for a change in drug policy after his son's death and agrees with the bill's push to shift from a criminal approach to a health-centered approach.
Nearly 60% of all drug overdoses in Missouri happen in St. Louis, a tragic public health outcome that has only worsened during this pandemic. Imagine what we could do if we built systems of care that prevented, treated, and supported people.
There are still a lot of questions about what this bill will look like. A commission is being formed to tackle the details, like how much of a drug can someone possess. There would still be limits on how much would be legal and illegal.
We still got to crack down on people that are trafficking these illicit drugs. And that are dealing them.
This bill would also only impact federal drug charges. People could still be charged on a local and state level, but advocates say a move like this could trickle down and bring needed change. So we did reach out to the U.S. District Attorney as well as the DEA, both offices telling us that they do not have a comment yet on this bill. So what's the likelihood of it actually passing? That remains to be seen. Last year, House Democrats were able to push forward a bill that decriminalized marijuana, but that stalled in the Senate. This bill goes much further than that, trying to decriminalize all drugs, which means it likely has a much longer and more difficult road ahead. Reporting live in downtown, Alexis Otis, News 4.